Hey third grade, happy Monday. I am here to walk you through your packet for today. So go ahead and get your packet ready and let's start with our fluency. Okay, here we are looking at our fluency. You should see this on your screen here. 67 minus 28 is your first equation. You might notice that I already rewrote all my equations up and down vertically because we cannot subtract when we're going horizontally when it's written that way because we're unable to unbundle. So I'm going to model for you two different ways to solve these today. We're going to do the standard algorithm and we're also going to use a place value chart. So I'm going to do A just with the standard algorithm, and then I'll do B with the place value chart, and then C, I'll do standard algorithm, but if you would rather use the place value chart for all of the equations, you're more than welcome to because you definitely have room on the back there, okay? All right, so we have 67 minus 28. We start in our ones place always. 7 minus 8, I cannot do because 8 is a bigger number than 7, so I can't take it away. But I can unbundle from my tens, take 1 10 away, so I'm left with 5 tens here, bring the 1 10 to my ones place as 10 ones. So now I'm looking at 17 ones. 17 minus 8 is 9. 9. And 5 minus 2 is 3. So your first answer, your difference here is 39. Now let's use a place value chart like the one I have here to solve 83 minus 37. We start by representing this top number here in the place value chart with place value discs or dots. So 8 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3 ones, 1, 2, 3. Now I need to subtract 37. So I need to start by crossing off 7 ones. There are not 7 ones here. So just like we do in our standard algorithm over here, we come to our tens place. We cross off 1 10, and we're going to unbundle that 1 10 into 10 ones because those two are equivalent. And we are going to represent those 10 ones over here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I have 13 ones. So now I can cross off 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crossed off here. 6, 7 right here. Okay, I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. Record that here. I'm only working with 7 tens now because I have already taken 1 and unbundled it, but I still need to subtract 3. So I'm going to cross it off. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4. So my difference, my answer here is 46. Now I'm going to use the standard algorithm again for C, which is what we used in A. If you want to do the place value chart strategy instead, you can do that and then just check your work off mine. All right, we cannot take 4 from 2 in the ones place, so we unbundle. Now I have 8 ones and 12. I'm sorry, 8 tens and 12 ones. 12 minus 4 is 8, and 8 minus 5 is 3. So your difference, your answer here is 38. Moving on to the bottom, you're looking at addition. We again start in the ones place. So 60 plus 35, we start with adding 0 plus 5, which is 5, and 6 plus 3, which is 9. So your first sum for answer here, 95. 27 plus 61, Start in the ones place. 7 plus 1 is 8. And 2 plus 6 is also 8. So your total sum is 88. It's hard to see this last one with that logo here. So let's slide up. Okay. 6 ones plus 5 ones is 9. No, it's not. It's 11. What am I saying? 6 plus 5 is 11. So we put 1 here for our ones, and then that 1, 10, and 11 comes up here. And then I have 1 plus 3 plus 4, which equals 8. Still probably hard to see here, but your total is 81. Okay, let's move on to your daily task. Your daily task is asking you to write the pictures below in numbers and words. So these are fractions that we're talking about today. The first one's done for us. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal parts. So the unit here is sixths. One of those 6 is shaded. So we record that as 1 over 6, 1/6, and also in word form as 1/6. At school, we usually don't use word form, we use unit form. So if you would rather write it as 1/6, like I'm doing on top here, that's okay too. The only difference is we just write that first number, the numerator, the top number, we write it as a number, and then we write the unit as a word. In the packet there, the example is just done as both words, but it's the same thing. So it's really up to you. If you're more comfortable with the unit form, that's okay. All right, the next one, we see all these suns as making a whole. So there are 8 suns in all to make the whole, and 1 sun is shaded. So to represent that as a fraction, we would write 1 over 8, 1/8, and then we would write it in either unit or word form like this, 1/8. All right, our third picture is a circle with some lines in it, but you might notice that not all of the parts are equal to one another. So if they don't have equal parts, it's not actually a fraction. So you're not going to write anything here. You could cross that off, and then you can write below, not equal parts, because that's not a fraction when all the parts aren't the same. And our last example here is a tape diagram with 3 equal parts, one of which is shaded. So we would write 1 over 3, 1/3, and then in unit or word form like this, 1/3. Okay. Just like that. All right. At the very bottom, you have a daily closing. It says to write a fraction in the circle for the shaded parts of each figure. And all of those units are sixths. So I'll give you that hint. And your denominator will be 6 for everything, and your top number will be the amount that's shaded. So let's see how well you can do that part on your own, okay? I hope everyone's still continuing to work hard at home and everyone's staying safe. If you need anything at all, remember to feel free to reach out to your teachers. We're here to support you in any way that we can. So feel free to call or text or have one of your parents call or text us for help. And we will see you soon. All right, stay safe. Bye.